Hey Team Shuckle, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of Double Trouble. Today is again another Premier Challenge. We've got two more of these, this one included. We have two more of these battles that are short, and then we've got another battle which is pretty long. So after that, we'll get on to, I have some Lithio battles to upload for you guys, and then after regionals this weekend, I will be doing a team analysis of the team I will be bringing, since I don't think I'll be bringing it to another regionals after that, which is this team, of course. So today we are battling Jeffery Shine. His whole team was Charizard, Venusaur, Mamoswine, Rotomwash, Tyranitar, and Scizor. Now what's really funny about this is the battle right before him, we battled Alvin, and he had pretty much an identical team outside of Aerodactyl in favor of Charizard. So it was one of those battles that was pretty interesting how it panned out, how, he did have a couple of different things, but what he brought ended up being pretty much almost identical. So, I was looking at his team and, learning from the battle before, Charizard Y was going to be pretty hard to battle with against my team. I've got Goodra, and I was really not too worried about Charizard. The real question I had was whether he was going to do the Mamozard combo or the Charizard Venusaur combo. And that I really wasn't sure which he was gonna do, so I decided to go for the more threatening combo, or I figured, if he has Venusaur, it's probably gonna be the first turn, so I decided to go for Kangaskhan Gardevoir, and Goodra and Rotom in the back, both for Venusaur and both for Charizard, just in case. I wasn't really worried about the Tyranitar, I didn't really think he'd bring it, to be quite honest with you. I just didn't think so. So he does end up starting off with Mamozard, and I'm thinking, okay, neither one of these two can really one-hit KO me right now. And then I trace Thick Fat, so I'm like, oh, this is fantastic. I am in a great position. I am so happy with this position. So in comes Venusaur, and, I'm not really too worried about Venusaur. Venusaur is one of those Pokemon that once I can just KO it or put myself in a range where I can KO it, I'm so good. So Charizard actually doesn't Mega Evolve here, and I was really concerned at first when I Mega Evolved before he did, and I'm thinking, oh Jesus, this thing's slower than me? Oh man, not good at all, because I'm thinking, okay, it could just like double team me, it could just totally wreck me. So Mega Evolves to Charizard the next turn. I'm thinking, oh, okay, never mind. That makes a little bit more sense. So I decide to target the Venusaur. I'm thinking, it's not Mega, clearly. Pretty sure the Charizard was Mega. So Psychic should just one-shot it, and nothing to worry there. I get so close! I think I got a low roll there, and I'm thinking, okay, so he's going to go down 100% to this double edge. And then I'm realizing, hey, this Venusaur is actually kind of fast. Considering it undersped me without the chlorophyll boost. So I'm like, oh my god. But luckily enough, he deemed the Gardevoir a bigger threat than the Kangaskhan. I guess he didn't think Kangaskhan could take out the Charizard, or he's designed specifically to take the return from a Kangaskhan. I don't know if that's possible, but I wouldn't doubt it. So that's what happened there. So I'm glad he didn't sleep powder me. So now it's, Kangaskhan versus Kangaskhan and Gardevoir versus Rotomwash and Mamoswine, and Rotomwash definitely outspeeds me here. I was sort of expecting a Ice Shard to Goodra, which may seem like a weird choice to switch into Goodra there, but Goodra can take it, I'm not too concerned about Goodra taking that. So he actually Ice Shards the Rotom Heat, maybe predicting sort of, I don't know, I guess me to switch Goodra in there for the Thunderbolt. I'm not really entirely sure his thought process there. But with the Sun, even if he does have Thick Fat, my Flamethrower was able to just kind of take that out, sort of. Neutralized the thick fat there. And I volt switched here because I was really expecting Hydro Pump. I kind of forgot that the sun was up and that Hydro Pump really wouldn't do very much against me. So I ended up sort of losing out on that switch. I did bring in my Gardevoir, who's now at 7 HP and pretty much going to die. But I just sort of left it in there because I figured, hey, he's going to Ice Shard it. You know, that gives me a good chance. I can Psychic the Rotom just in case, maybe. He doesn't actually attack my Gardevoir. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. Thank you for that. I do appreciate that. Allowing me to finish off the Mamoswine, because without a doubt in my mind, you know, Flamethrower would have taken it out, and Ice Shard most certainly wouldn't have taken me out. So he actually just decides to continuously leave Gardevoir up, which really confused me. Did not understand that at all. But it's just Rotom left, you know. Rotom does get the KO on my Gardevoir, which isn't the end of the world. I still have Kangaskhan and Rotom Heat in the back, and Kangaskhan can easily outspeed this and one-hit KO it with double edge, you know. And especially since we already broke its Citrus Berry, you know, nothing to worry about. But I don't get paralyzed, I don't miss, and I do get my Draco Meteor off. So that is the game. Like I said, we are now in the tournament at this point. We are 3-1. We were under the assumption that the tournament was going to have 6 rounds and then top cut. So I believe Kevin and I both had the same record going in here, going into the next round. Actually, yeah, we did have the same record. But, you know, we sort of figured that both of us made top cut at this point because, you know, we're both 3-1. We can both, basically, we would just have to win the next battle to guarantee us into top cut pretty much. There was 32 people, so I think we all just basically assumed that both Kevin and I would be able to at least make points, get top 16 from this. So at this point, we're feeling very good about this, and, you know, Nugget Bridge is there streaming up on the, it's like 2 floors, you know, it's like the main shop and then a basement. Most of the tournament was in the basement, but there were some battles upstairs that were on the stream. So, you know, there was a lot of cool things going on there, but we'll have to wait until next episode to find out how we do. Because it ended up only being 5 rounds, which sort of threw a wrench into a lot of our plans. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys at the next episode. Peace.